How true a twain seemeth this concordant one. Love hath reason, reason none, if what parts, can so remain. But by bad courses may be understood that their events can never fall out good. But Montague is bound as well as I, in penalty alike, and 'tis not hard, I think, for men so old as we to keep the peace. If thou wilt leave me, do not leave me last, when other petty griefs have done their spite, but in the onset come, so shall I taste at first the very worst of fortune's might, and other strains of woe, which now seem woe, compared with loss of thee will not seem so. Death is a fearful thing. For there was never yet philosopher that could endure the toothache patiently. Children wish fathers looked but with their eyes, fathers that children with their judgment looked, and either may be wrong. No, I am that I am, and they that level at my abuses, reckon up their own. I may be straight, though they themselves be bevel. The cat will mew, and dog will have his day. These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die, like fire and powder, which as they kiss consume. The sweetest honey is loathsome in his own deliciousness, and in the taste confounds the appetite. Therefore love moderately, long love doth so, too swift arrives as tardy as too slow. Must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Moderate lamentation is the right of the dead, excessive grief the enemy to the living. Such stuff is madman tongue. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. One man in his time plays many parts. Let me hear you speak farther. I have spirit to do anything that appears not foul in the truth of my spirit. Rouse him, make after him, poison his delight, proclaim him in the streets, incense her kinsmen, and, though he in a fertile climate dwell, plague him with flies, though that his joy be joy, yet throw such changes of vexation. I cannot be a man with wishing, therefore I will die a woman with grieving. What's the matter, you dissentious rogues, that rubbing the poor itch of your opinion make yourselves scabs? And oftentimes excusing of a fault doth make the fault the worse by the excuse, as patches set upon a little breach discredit more an hiding of the fault than did the fault before it was so patched.